Yeah, that was Baby Jetta Samwajan you saw there, along with some other locally based players arriving back in town after that emphatic win in the 2 World Cup qualifiers in the latest one versus Madagascar. The local players are in, they are in town. We'll have a look at their arrival as they arrived this morning at the Kotoka International Airport. It was a good international break that saw Ghana win 8-0 on aggregate versus Chad and Madagascar. And we're happy for them. We hear from Benjamin Asare, who spoke to the media after his arrival in town. We'll also hear about the latest breaking news. Yes, the Under-20 African Cup of Nations in jeopardy. After the hosts, the current host Ivory Coast, pulled out of hosting the tournament, it now leaves us in a limbo, especially CAF, as to whether the tournament can be held and where it will be held. If you had plans in less than a month to the tournament, you have to start making other plans. I think today is exactly 1 month. 26th of March, 26th of April is when it was slated to start, and Ghana were in participation. They are in participation of this. Ghana are going to participate in this tournament. Unfortunately, we do not know where to be hosted. Whether CAF will meet with the Ivory Coast and try to negotiate things and see if they can have it hosted, we'll see about that. 1 month in to the tournament, and it being having these issues is not right at all. We'll look at that today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. A couple of shout outs, as I promised, for my last video. Some comments came in on the last video. Let me give some shout outs on the Black Stars game. Yusuf Abdul Fatah, thank you so much for your comment. Al Hassan Adambi, thank you so much for your comment. Richard Ampong, thank you so much for your comment. Simon Amesu, thank you so much for your comment. Desmond, I don't know if that's it, but Desmond, Richard Ampong, I think I mentioned your name. Lieutenant Colonel, thank you so much for your comment. Peter Ahin as well, thank you so much for your comment. Nana Yan, thank you so much. One Major, appreciate your comment. Rotko, if I got it right. And V Power, thank you so much for a comment. I appreciate it. So the locally based players arrived in town just this morning, and Heartful goalkeeper Benjamin Asare, one of the players who made a name for himself in his Black Stars debut and subsequent game, was amazing. He spoke and believes that the players have to be given the opportunity, talking about local players, saying they are determined to fight for the country. Now, Sare's plea comes after excelling in his debut call-up in Black Stars games against Chad and Madagascar in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. The 32-year-old kept the post in the game against the Chadians at the Accra Sports Stadium as the Black Stars recorded an emphatic 5-0 victory in Match Day 5 game at the Accra Sports Stadium, and a subsequent 3-0 win away at Madagascar in Morocco on Match Day 6. And now speaking, Asare, who was one of the 3 local players invited for the games, said local players deserve a chance to showcase their talents if they are performing well. I'm happy with the confidence they have in me and the support. I'm happy that I lived up to the expectation. If a local player is good, he deserves a platform. The former Great Olympics man said. Sometimes people think once you're a local player, the national team will be difficult, but we are very determined. Following the exploits, Otuado has confirmed that Benjamin Asare is going to be number 1, currently number 1, and he can do no wrong currently. 2 games, 2 clean sheets, amazing throughout the qualifiers. And some would tell me, Sahara, he didn't do much. He didn't have much to do. Probably he's a better defensive organizer. Probably the defenders fight more for him and restrict the balls that get to him. Probably he's that guy they respect enough to do the right things for. And if that is the case, why not stick with him? In my opinion, Benjamin Asare has done a yeoman's job. He's done an amazing job. He's done a great service to local players. He's made a point for them to be always included. But it will not end here. He will have to continue playing very well for Accra Hearts of Oak. And I'm sure Hearts of Oak will always push the agenda for Benjamin Asare, play him consistently. Unfortunately, this weekend they will not be in the MTN FA Cup, so a bit of respite for Benjamin Asare, much needed one at that. We're happy for him. He says that they are determined, and that's one thing people used to say, considering when talking about the locally based players, the hunger they have for the team, the hunger they show because they know their lives depend on it, basically. And the truth is that it's not like Otuado did not give the other goalkeepers chances. Lawrence Atizigi basically played most of the Afcon qualifiers and even the World Cup qualifiers in June 2024. We saw what he did. Concession of goals was too much. We're lucky to get away with slender wins in those games in June. Fast forward to the World Cup qualifiers, the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, and it was almost the same story. We struggled to keep clean sheets. We did one against Sudan, but we struggled to also be clinical. And not that that is the fault of the goalkeeper, but the game and the football was not the best. Versus Sudan away, we conceded 2 goals, which you could blame the defenders and the goalkeeper as well. So yes, Altoado is within his rights to give another goalkeeper a chance. He is within his rights to do just that. And he did. And the goalkeeper delivered. For now, yes, he's better than them. For now. He did not face a lot of shots. He looked a bit gingerly. He looked a bit not so good with his feet. We've identified all those errors. We've seen it. But it didn't cost us. And it being a results game essentially means that until something goes awry, until it happens or it's switched and Asare is no longer considered the favorite or the number 1, then we stick with him. Some would say it's a disrespect, whatever, this ever. Please, you know the game is about results. It's not about sticking loyalty or being loyal to a player that is not delivering to the level that the team needs. That is something which is painful to hear. I would be very hurt if I was probably in the team and Asare came and I was the goalkeeper number 1 and all that. But then a reflection would make you understand that if that is what is going to help the team move forward to the level that we need to, we better have it at that, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. The Afcon Under-20 is in jeopardy, and the breaking news is that CAF have to look for a new venue after the Ivorians pulled out of the hosting the Under-20 Afcon. Just 1 month to the tournament. Today is 26th of March. 26th of April is when it was supposed to kick off. The decision announced by the Ivorian Football Federation on 25th March, they actually announced it yesterday, comes as a shock, with reports indicating the government cited impossibility of hosting in a letter to the FIF. Now, exact reasons remain unclear, though speculation points to financial and logistical challenges. The FIF president, Yassine Idris Diallo, who also chaired the tournament's organizing committee, expressed regret but thanked all involved in the preparations. Now, he assured stakeholders that CAF's next steps would be communicated soon. Unfortunate news there. And with the tournament originally set to begin in April 26th and kick and end on May 18th, CAF must now urgently find a replacement to avoid disruption. Ghana is one of the qualified teams and is currently in Morocco preparing for that all-important tournament. We played 2 games, 2 friendlies so far. We had to play the second one versus Sierra Leone. The first one we lost to Morocco 1-0. Played Morocco again and lost to them 4-1. We had to play our final group game. For 3 Nation tournament game and see how well we do. It's unfortunate that the Ghana under 20 side probably were the best side to make it to the World Cup. I think something like this happened, and it was coronavirus at the time, and we couldn't make it to the under 20 World Cup. Abdul Fattah Ishaku and co in that team. Daniel Lefriye was the captain, and it was unsettling to say the least to see what had happened. It's unfortunate, but we hope it's resolved. We hope a resolution comes in place that will get the best possible outcome. We need a new host who will have to be ready in less than a month. That will probably be Morocco. Morocco will be bombarded with a lot of tournaments this year. Unfortunately, they have the resources. They are looking likely to be the ones to take over if this news is official and nothing can be done about it. Unfortunate news reaching us on the Afcon under 20. Your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week.